What's going on? We back with the Box Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Can start this morning off with two rumors that came through. One is probably like super more concrete, so we're going to start off with us Keith Thurman rumor. And we back talking real trill boxing talk. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do. Be prepared for a lot of live streams today. I want to do a lot of them long as today. Falls like I wanted to fall. But it's a rumor out there. I'll link the article link in the description. And it's just a rumor. Don't take it and run with it and say that this was concrete and 100% factual. I've told you guys it was a rumor, from the jump. And they saying that, Keith Thurman is going to sign with the Zone or Eddie Hearn. And he considering signing with Eddie Hearn. So, Matchroom USA to hold the Zone thing. And he been linked to potentially signing with other promoters from the beginning. Because, most people believe he's trying to avoid Earl Spence. According to this article, they reached out to somebody at Keith Thurman's team, an unknown source, unknown team member, and said that they hadn't heard anything about a new promotional deal. So, of course, you take that for a grain of salt as well. If you heard something, if this article linked this New York fight, whatever it's called, they heard, something concrete from a good source, and they, just wanted to put a rumor out there. They must have had a solid source that told them that potentially, this signing could be happening. And, of course, the team member not going to leak nothing out, even if he, anonymous. And probably, he probably wouldn't know because, they probably keep that thing under wraps. Eddie Hearn want to make a big announcement and say this and say that down the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? He want to make a big announcement, don't really want to let it leak. And that would be... that would be a super power move for Eddie Hearn, especially if he had Keith Thurman still had those two belts. Keith Thurman still had the two belts, that'd be the move right there to make for Eddie Hearn. That would be the move to make because then he basically took two belts out the welterweight division. And then, Earl want to fight, Sean and Danny obviously want to fight. Then he can mousetrap them by saying, I got Keith Thurman. I know y'all want these belts, so I can make that fight happen for you. But, according to the article and the person they reached out, Keith Thurman is traveling in Nepal. He's doing light training, and, he traveling in Japan and Nepal. That's what he's doing right now. And, light training, who cares? This dude need to be in the United States boxing and doing and getting ready and starting to fight. And not traveling with his wife and seeing this and spending money and doing that. At the end of the day, this man needs to be worrying about his career. But I told you guys, this guy ain't worried about boxing right now. He went over there and got pussy whipped, And when he went over there and got with old girl, that changed his whole life. He not aggressive no more. He not he not tenacious. He don't have to draw the box. And the reason that he's spending so much time over there is she don't have U.S. citizenship. And you pretty much figured that out when he came back for the couple fights. The one in January, when he first came back, I can't remember the fight he first came back for. I think it was Peterson and Spence fight when they did the end. One of them fights he came back for at the end. Matter of fact, it was the end of last year. He came back to New York to check his elbow and all that out, and he didn't have his wife with him because she probably don't have U.S. citizenship. She got to get all that together, and they probably working on getting her citizenship so he can come back over here. So, he don't want to have a long time away from her. But if the rumor is that he does sign with Eddie Hearn, he going to be one of the most hated motherfuckers in America. He already one of the most hated guys. He went from one of the most beloved, fighters, did knockouts, and people want to see him get a shot versus Floyd, and people want to see him, get these opportunities versus Pacquiao and the other top welterweights at the time to, now that he became top dog, he done went, soft. And if he signed with Eddie Hearn, man, the internet is going to melt down, man. The box community is going to just, fold Keith Thurman, man. And Steven Espinoza, all that nice talking he was doing for Keith Thurman when Fred from Barbershop Conversation asked a question last year or earlier this year, whatever it was. It was at the Rios and Danny Garcia little fight week. And he protected Keith Thurman. He gonna look like a real dumbass if Keith Thurman bolt from Showtime and go over there with Eddie Hearn his own. But like I said, it's just a rumor. It ain't nothing concrete, but it wouldn't surprise me. I just think the guy's more into his wife, and then into his career right now. She can't come to America, so, probably because of the U.S. citizenship. And, he just want to spend time with her. He don't care about boxing no more. Would it surprise me he came out here and retired? No. It wouldn't surprise me. But like I said, you doing all that traveling and you doing all that spending and ain't no money coming in, it'll eventually catch up to him, no matter what investments he got. But it's TBC and more got another one coming. We gone.